Well, hello everyone. We have headed east and we're coming to you today from Bluffton, South Carolina.
We are at Hilton Head National RV Resort, which is the most luxurious RV resort we have ever been to. This is a spectacular place for a restful vacation.
It is definitely a resort, and we just can't wait to take you on a tour of this amazing property. Okay, I don't think many RV resorts have an arcade like this. Check this place out, it is so cool. There are so many different games, and this clubhouse also has a fully featured fitness center and store, and it's just a perfect hub for such a beautiful resort.
Right behind the clubhouse is the main feature of the RV resort, which is the gorgeous pool area. It has a lazy river with tubes that you can float on. You can rent a beautiful cabana for the day so that you can hang out in the shade and still look at the beautiful pool. There is a restaurant called Billy Mac's that has all kinds of, I'll call it fast food, like burgers and pizza and stuff. There's a tiki bar on site outside the pool that during the day, if you need a cocktail, you can just walk right over there in your swimsuit to get a little libation. And then over on the other side, there are some outdoor recreational activities that you will enjoy as well.
They have basketball courts, they have a bocce ball court, and they have a whole dedicated area to pickleball. They have bike racks. This is also where you can rent golf carts. So they have all of the amenities headquartered right here at the main building.
Now, don't think this is an area just for adults. There is an awesome playground. The pool has a zero entry area, so little kids can get right in there and swim. And there's lots of green space where you can go play frisbee, maybe play catch with a friend. It's just beautiful.
One of the things that really sets this RV resort apart from the others is how beautifully manicured everything is. The landscaping is exquisite. There are flowers everywhere, even along many of the sites. Everything is paved. Things are clean and beautiful. Now you'll notice that many of the sites are empty right now. We've decided that mid-May is the time to be here because it's well after the spring break crowd and it's well before the schools are out, so the attendance here at the park is fairly light, and so that you get all the amenities to yourself. Now we paid just a little bit extra to stay in the water's edge, and this is a section of the resort that is for adults 21 and older, so as much as we love kids, no kids. And so it is very, very quiet. Of course, the whole resort is quiet right now, but one of the big perks is the private clubhouse and private pool area. We have our own hot tub, our own pool, and it has just the most beautiful setting overlooking the lagoon and the Hilton Head National Golf Course.
Yes, and just like the main pool, there are cabanas that you can rent for the day. They have a fan in them, a television, and again, over here at Water's Edge, you're getting a beautiful view of not only the private pool, but the lake and the golf course as well. Inside the clubhouse, it has its own bar that's open in the evenings. There's a beautiful two-sided fireplace. It's so relaxing, lots of comfortable seating. There's a little snack bar that has nuts and chips and things in it that you can get throughout the day. And there's a game room that has board games and a coffee station that's accessible to the Water's Edge members as well.
Usually when we are at a campground or an RV resort, we only use our own restrooms. But the restrooms at this place, we used them, and you're going to see why. In the Water's Edge area in the clubhouse, there are 4 of these super nice bathrooms. They are so clean. They have hair dryers in them. They have a super nice shower, a bench. They're just the best bathrooms ever. And there are bathrooms that are identical to this over in the main part of the resort near the dog park. They have the best laundry facilities ever. They have washers and dryers. You pay for them with your credit card, which makes it nice and easy. You don't have to worry about having rolls of quarters. They work well.
It is the cleanest laundry facility I have ever seen at an RV park. It's got a basket to put your laundry in, a folding station, and it has been well used by the Matzap family. One of my favorite features of the RV resort is the fact that it has miles of paved and chat biking and walking trails that go throughout the resort.
The trees on the property are just incredible as well. There are the really tall pine trees, there are gorgeous magnolia trees, and just lots of foliage that is indicative to the coast. The resort is so beautiful that we've barely even mentioned the sites. But the sites have all of the amenities. They have a fire ring, a picnic table, and of course, full hookups with 30 amp and 50 amp service, water, and sewer. The resort has back-end sites, pull-through sites, and at the very middle of the park, they even have some buddy sites with one really long concrete pad where one person can be on one side and the other person on the other.
One of the best things about the resort for our family of 4, 2 people, 2 dogs, is the dog friendliness of the park. There are pet waste stations, I don't know, every 20 feet. So if you forget your waste bags, they've got you covered and a place to throw stuff away. It's super dog friendly. You can take your dogs just anywhere in the park, except inside buildings. But the best part about this resort is the dog park. They have a large dog area and a small dog area. They're both very large. And the large dog park is the nicest one we have ever taken our dogs to. We actually usually don't let our dogs go to dog parks just because they tend to be all torn up. People don't always clean up the pet waste, and it's not a good situation. But here, the grass is beautiful and green. There's plenty of room for our dogs to stretch out and run, and we have big dogs that really need to run. It is just gorgeous, and this is enough right here to make us keep wanting to come back. And anytime we even start walking near this building, our dogs already know where we are and they pull to get in. They love the dog park.
The building that is right next to the dog park also features another set of bathrooms. It has an additional laundry facility. And I just have to mention the workers here because the staff has been incredible. In fact, outside there is a guy polishing the trash can outside of this building. So they take amazing care of the sites and the facilities, and it really makes the stay here enjoyable. So we stopped for just a moment to have a little porch time here in South Carolina, enjoying some of the Rockies on the front porch of the pavilion that's right next to the dog park. And I want you to notice the ceiling. Not only do they have ceiling fans to help keep you cool during the warm months, but they even have built-in heaters to the ceiling so that if you're here during some of the cold temperature seasons, that you can stay warm. It's that kind of attention to detail that really has set this resort apart for us. Well, coming back from the beach with wet, sandy dogs is no day at the beach. But here, it is so nice because they have a dog wash right here and it's all free. So check this out. This is like the cleanest dog wash I have ever seen. They have 2 of these large stations, and then they also have one for smaller dogs. They have everything you need. They have some paper towels, trash cans, ramps if your dog has trouble getting in and out of the tubs. Everything is clean. It even smells good in here. So this is a treat. And so now that the dogs are back from the beach, we can get them all cleaned up before we have to head into the camper. Okay, well, we have loved our trip so far, but we always like to do some pros and cons in our videos. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, we would love to have you follow us and check out some of our other reviews. As far as this campground goes, there's so many pros. What are some of your favorite things?
Boy, I just, everything. It's an amazing RV resort. Again, normally when we go on vacation, the resort or the campground that we stay at is not the destination. This one is our vacation destination, and it has everything you would want. So even little silly things like there's cable TV with over 200 channels, and it actually comes in clear and well. There's super strong Wi-Fi. You can actually stream videos. Everything's paved, which is your favorite.
I know, no dust. Everything
no
stays
dust
clean.
For Eric, it's wonderful. I do love all of the extra amenities as far as restaurant on site, that there's beautiful swimming pools, that there are other activities you can do. By far, one of my favorite things is the fact that there are those miles and miles of walking trails. I just love that we can get out and walk with the dogs, with ourselves, ride our bikes, and it's wonderful, and we don't even have to leave the resort to do it.
Yeah, the staff I mentioned earlier
yes.
have just been amazing, but it's worth a second mention because they have just been, could not have been any better. I mean, it is just true.
Everybody's super nice and friendly, and everything is clean. I mean, your fire pit is clean.
Yeah, everything is clean.
Good.
Can you think of any cons at all? I mean, maybe the price. Obviously, this is a premium resort, so you are not paying a tiny price. But I feel like the level of amenities is totally a bargain compared with what we're paying.
And even with us upgrading to stay in Water's Edge,
would totally do it again.
Absolutely. So yeah, the price
is justified.
It's absolutely justified. Yes.
Yeah. And of course, we always ask ourselves, would we come back? It's not if, but when. I mean, we are most certainly going to come back here. This has just been a stunning place to stay.
Yeah. If you're wanting a relaxing vacation in a warm location, the Hilton Head National RV Resort is great. You're close to the island where you can go out and go swimming at the beach. We took a day where we drove over the bridge, went to the beach, let the pups run. That was another thing that was fabulous about this area, is that adding to that dog friendliness for us, the beaches are dog friendly. You can have your dogs, at least in the time frame that we are here, on leash all day long. In different times of the season, they can only be in there in the mornings and the evenings, but the fact that you can actually have your dogs on the beach was a super neat thing for us.
So get out and explore a premium place like this, and you'll enjoy it, because today is an adventure day.